there becomes a point in time where everybody needs help with what they do. So if you're a business owner, entrepreneur, or you have a practice, or even you're in marketing, how do you know when it's time to ask for that help? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan, coming to you live for Consulting Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business and a fantastic day to talk about you. I'm coming to you live from Reno, Nevada. So here's the thing. In all of our lives, including mine, there becomes a point where we get stuck. And so, yes, it is entirely possible 100% for me to dig myself out. It's 100% possible for you to dig yourself out. Now, there's some downsides to that. One is the time efficiency of money. So if you're stuck and you're looking and you're like, okay, where can I go to learn? You've got to take the time to research. And then once you do research, you got to take the time to be competent at the product, the idea, or the service. And then once you become competent, you have to implement. And then after that, you have to wait for the time to figure out, did it work? And then, okay, do we start all over again? Do we do this process? Hands down, the fastest way is to look around and say, hey, who's really good at this? That I could pay some sum of money, whatever I can get my hands on, to make me move faster, to make me go through this process quicker. And the reason I bring this up is a lot of times people reach out and they say, hey, Scott, I want to do some consulting. I need some help. And they'll say, I need some help with growth strategies or exit strategies. And then we'll go through, we'll have a conversation, we'll talk about the investment. They go, hey, okay, we gotta hold off, we're not quite ready, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But then a period of time passes, a couple months, couple quarters, and then it's hair on fire. And it's like, hey, we got to get in and we would love to get this taken care of. And for me, I'm like, I've got a waiting list. It's not always, yes, let's get it done. Now, are there other consultants? Yeah, there are. Are there other capable people? Sure. But if I was the first hope, if I was the first, like, hey, Scott, we really want to work with you, like there's time delay. And then you do have some of the problems. You've got implementation time, you've got testing time. It is faster. You're going to collapse time for sure. But the faster that you can move, the faster you can make decisions, the faster that you can work with people who have the capability to take you to the next level, the better off you are. Now, hands down, you should absolutely have a scope of work that explains here's what's included and here's what's not included. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, there's going to be a point where you as a business owner, you as an offer owner, you as a practitioner have scope creep and you're like, I need more work done. Like the inevitable thing is there's always more work that needs to be done. There's always, hey, here's what's going to go on. So this is why when I share with people, hey, this is the package that includes everything. Right? This is the one that's going to give you all the time that you need. This is the one that's going to give you half of what you need. This is one that's going to take care of the itch right now. And sometimes people will choose to say, I want the big boy package. I want the one that's all the way at the top. And then someone will say, I want the smaller package. That's fine. That's fine. But the moment that you feel like I'm in over my head, the moment that you feel like I'm stuck and I'm not making movement, the moment that you feel like I can't get momentum no matter what I try, that's usually a sign that you should be looking around and saying, who do I know? Who is a friend of mine? Who do I have connection with on LinkedIn, on Facebook, through professional services, circles that could come in and help me with my strategies, to help me with my problem, to help me with my issues. And then on this, if you're going to be paying somebody, you have to be at least open to some of the ideas that they have. Because like you see with blinders on inside of your business, and somebody who's walking into the business is looking and seeing everything around you. And they're seeing everything that's going on. They're seeing the problems, the issues. They're probably going to see things that you don't. And here's the thing. The people around you, your managers, your office staff has probably told you 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times what needs to be done. But there's a saying in business, those who pay attention, pay attention. Those who pay attention. And sometimes what it comes down to is you already had the answers. You're just looking for confirmation. And, it's exciting confirmation because you're bringing someone in to help you pay. So how do you know when you need consulting? You feel stuck. You feel like you're not making movement. You feel like nothing's working. You feel like there's a problem. You feel like it's Groundhog's Day every day inside of the office when it doesn't have to be. There you go. You got one of 3 things to do from here. Just one of 3, find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.